The void star domain's celestial glow dimmed to a soft hum, the air thick with the fading resonance of Xiaoxi's birthday feast, a celebration that had woven the Xiao Clan's threads tighter after decades apart. Xiao Wuchen stood alone in a secluded chamber, the black jade walls reflecting his serene countenance as a semi-transparent blue screen pulsed faintly, its interface flaring with data on a distant anomaly. A surge of ancient qi rippling through the third layer of the 9 immortal realms. Earlier, beneath the starlit canopy, Xiao Tianxuan and Lin Yusheng had bid him farewell, their departure to the godly realm marked by solemn words. "Seek opportunities tied to our clan's legacy," Tianxuan had intoned, his void eyes piercing the ether. Lin Yusheng's smile had softened the moment. "We'll prepare for your arrival in the godly realm, my son," before they vanished through a void gate. Feng Liyue, her crimson eyes steady with resolve, had followed suit, her voice a whisper of farewell. "My parents will ascend to the godly realm soon, and I must ready the Feng clan for my leadership." "We'll meet again, husband," she said, her blood qi flaring as she stepped into her own void gate. Su Mei, his maid at the peak Immortal King realm, moved silently beside him, her fairy aura a delicate shimmer as she adjusted his travel satchel with practiced grace, her presence a quiet anchor amid his thoughts. Wuchen's gaze lingered on the anomaly, his system suggesting a potential tie to the Xiao Clan's void heritage. In a corner, there was also the approximate location for his new opportunity. With a flicker of intent, he activated a void gate, its portal swirling with dark energy as he stepped through, emerging into the northern realm's Shadowfang Forest. The third layer's mid-immortal Emperor realm limit pulsed in the air, a stark contrast to the forest's wild qi, where celestial wolves prowled with icy fangs, shadow drakes soared on leathery wings, and venomous serpents coiled amidst the gnarled trees. The ground trembled with the roars of demonic tigers, their eyes glowing with malevolent intent, making the forest a deadly gauntlet for any below the heavenly immortal realm. Entry for the weak was tantamount to suicide. Since he didn't know the exact location of his new opportunity, Wuchen decided to walk around the forest. At that moment, the whole third layer of the immortal realm shook, a sudden wave of energy surging everywhere. Almost every sect and clan sensed this energy, and the moment the ground began trembling, they realized it signaled a big opportunity. The arrival of a secret realm. No one was foolish enough to waste time after this realization. Teams were immediately formed, and all rushed to the source of this energy wave. Soon after, they stopped just before the Shadowfang Forest, their hopes dimming. One of the elders snorted, "Why would the secret realm gate open in this forest of all places?" Since the ground had already ceased shaking, they knew the gate had stabilized. But they couldn't proceed with their current teams. The weaker cultivators had to be left behind. Within moments, the thousands dwindled to a few hundred, each possessing enough strength to protect themselves in the Shadowfang Forest. They spent the next whole month battling the forest's strong beasts, celestial wolves that howled with frost qi, shadow drakes that unleashed sonic blasts, and venomous serpents whose bites corroded flesh, finding their way to the secret realm gate. The numbers dwindled further. Barely 100 prodigies and elders reached the gate, their bodies weary, but their spirits alight with anticipation. However, the fight was far from over. The strongest clan among them, the Ironblood clan, revealed their true colors. Their elders at the late Immortal King realm blocked the secret realm gate. "Only my Ironblood clan's young dragons are worthy to explore the realm first," one elder declared, his voice booming. "Those who dare resist will face consequences." The weaker clans fell into despair. Was this perilous journey, with its sacrifices, to be in vain? What was the meaning of their people's efforts to seize this opportunity? One man from a weaker sect stood tall, his voice ringing with righteous fury. He spoke many noble words to the Ironblood sect, hoping to sway them, but the result was the opposite. The Ironblood prodigies laughed, their mockery echoing through the trees. It was obvious, if words sufficed in this world, fists would not be raised. Yet this time, the strong one was not the Ironblood clan, but the man from the weaker sect. He was one of the protagonists of this immortal world, the reincarnation of a heavenly saint on Xiao Wuchen. Suddenly, the ground shook again, a perplexing tremor since the gate was already present. A pressure descended, one that dwarfed even the sect master's auras, drawing all eyes skyward. There, a godlike figure exuded a monstrous aura, Xiao Wuchen. He had entered silently moments before, observing the chaos of these weaklings with detached amusement. But now, amid the tumult, Xiao Wuchen stood out, a mid-heavenly immortal realm cultivator from a destitute village, his tattered robes patched with threadbare hope. His fiery ki flared as he confronted the Ironblood clan's elder. "This realm belongs to no one," Xiao Wuchen shouted, his voice cutting through the din, his spear trembling with resolve born of hardship. Wuchen's system flagged Xiao Wuchen's luck, a golden thread shimmering with protagonist potential, a thread he noted for future consideration. But then, a deeper scan revealed a shock. What? He is the reincarnation of a heavenly saint, Wuchen thought, his serene smile faltering for a heartbeat. Why does such a figure pretend to be a beggar? One of the Ironblood prodigies raised a hand to strike, but Wuchen's presence shifted the tide. His mid-immortal emperor realm aura rolled forth, a silent wave that froze the combatants. The Skyfrost sect's elder bowed, murmuring, "Lord Xiao," while the Ironblood prodigies and elders paled, stepping back. Some prodigies, sensing advantage, approached Wuchen, their voices eager. "Join us, Peerless Jade Sovereign," they pleaded. Wuchen's serene smile masked his system's analysis. The gate's void key hinted at a Xiao Clan connection. "Very well," he said, his tone calm. "All may enter. I'll lead." The crowd parted, grateful yet wary, as Wuchen strode toward the gate. The secret realm gate shimmered with a barrier that allowed only the young to pass, its ancient key humming with promise. Elders from the Ironblood clan and Skyfrost sect remained outside, their ki flaring in frustration as they watched 20 prodigies, including Xiao Wuchen, follow Wuchen inside. The realm unfolded as a labyrinth of jagged cliffs wreathed in glowing moss, the air thick with the stench of demonic beasts. Void serpents slithered from the shadows, their fangs dripping with corrosive venom, while spectral crows dive-bombed with shrieks that rattled the mind. Demonic tigers, their stripes pulsing with dark ki, lunged with claw and roar, testing the group's mettle. Wuchen's void chi carved through the threats, his void technique allowing him to strike with absolute precision, a dance of death that left the prodigies in awe. Xiao Wuchen proved his worth, his fiery spear piercing a tiger's heart, his ragged breaths a testament to his grit. Together, they felled beasts and demons, their efforts yielding treasures, celestial jade orbs that enhanced ki purity, spirit flame herbs that burned with cultivation potential, and demon core crystals that pulsed with raw power. Each prodigy clutched their gain, their cultivation edges sharpening slightly, their eyes alight with triumph. Midway through, a surge of void ki enveloped Wuchen, teleporting him into a hidden chamber of the deepest part.